Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. It's been a while since I have done a video, but I decided to make a stream of some League vs. League today. And after that, I may update you guys on some of my progress in the game and how far I've gotten in season score and everything, and update you guys on when the season will reset and everything. But anyway, let's start with some League vs. League. Playing a 107 defense today, who has a I believe it's a 472 power advantage, 427 power advantage here, so a little bit of advantage for him. So we are going to return this kick, and let's see what Roberts can get us. And gonna get that to about the 28-yard line. Pretty good work there. So 1st and 10. I gotta pause that. My brother is mowing right now. Was a little bit noisy there. Alright, he passed now. So we're going with inside zone. We're going to cut that outside. We got a big gain, and then we cut it back in and back out. Juked 2 defenders at the same time. We have a big run there. Saquon Barkley continuing to be really good for me. And let's go with halfback dive. We're going to cut this outside, but a good play by the safety there to make that tackle. So that's going to be 2nd down and 10. We're going to go with spacing switch. Hit the tight end here. We're going to have to wait because he's... Alright, I'm going to replay that. We had to wait because I saw that the linebacker was coming, and I did not want it to be batted down or intercepted. So I waited a little bit longer, and we got the... What's up, Planet Zay? Nice to see you, brother. So it's going to be 3rd and 4. Tight end out here. I threw it late. What's up, Planet Zay? I got to go back to that play. I missed. Alright, so we're going tight end out here. Nice to have you back, Planet Zay. Okay, tight end out, 3rd and 4. And I should have thrown it right then, but I didn't. I scrambled and I threw it. I got 2 feet in, but they said I was out of bounds. So it's 4th and 4. And I told the guys what I was doing for my 4th down conversion. So we're going to go ahead and go here. This is the next video. So 4th and 4. We're going to go spacing switch yet again. And we've got a lot of room for that curl route to the tight end, and he holds on, and that is a 1st down. And that, I actually, Seahawks color rush uniforms, you know, I wasn't even paying attention to that. I'll have to look at it. I forced clothes, and I went to play some ping pong with my family, and so this is coming back the next drive. I'll have to look at those Seahawks color rush uniforms. So let's see. We're going to go with halfback blast here. Yeah, those really are. It's amazing how I didn't see those. And we only get about 2-3 there. Good defense there. Let's go with double drags. We're going to hit the drag route to the tight end. He's got some room. And again, I don't know if you guys can hear the noise from that mower. It's making it hard for me to talk above it. But 3rd and 3. We're going to go with T out again. We're going to throw it earlier this time because there's plenty of room. And we hit the tight end for about 4 yards. 1st and goal. Let's go with inside zone yet again. See if we can't punch this in the end zone. And we get it to the inch line. So 2nd and goal from the inch line. And we are going to go with Sting. Actually, it's at the 1-yard line. We're going to flip it. And... wow, very close to the end zone. So we'll go with fullback dive, and we're going to punch it in this time. So finally we get it in there. Those Seahawks uniforms aren't going to keep them from keep me from getting in. And spacing switch here. I scramble. I thought I had an open tight end, but it was a terrible throw by Mahomes. And I probably should have just run it in myself with Mahomes. But not the best read, but it still was just not a good throw. Anyway, 6 points on the opening drive. Headed to drive 2, and one of our newest guy that joined the squad recently, he left the league and forfeited all of his drives, so that's putting us behind the sticks already. Anyway, so drive number 2 coming up. I'm going to go with a little bit of a different strategy here. I'm going to hit running back circles on the first play. Planet Zay, I'm somewhat optimistic for Madden Mobile 2020. I have heard that it is supposed to be better. They're supposed to be fixing a lot of the problems, but it is supposed to be the same gameplay engine. So I've got mixed feelings about it. They are bringing back stamina. They're bringing back sets. Both of those, which I do not like. I like the blitz token system better, and I also like the automatic exchange rate better than the sets. But that's not a huge; those aren't huge deals to me. But supposedly they are going to bring back head-to-head. They're going to have overdrive as well. They're going to have the schemes and everything, and the plays are going to be really similar from what I have heard. And Season Score Hub has like a list of all the new things that are going to be in there. Team Power will still be there, which is unfortunate. I did not like that. I like just the overalls. But it should be better. I'm hoping it'll be better. I'm cautiously optimistic, if that makes sense. But anyway, we're going to take the second kickoff, and we've got a little bit of room here. Let's see what we get. We cut, and didn't cut quite hard enough, and they make the tackle just over the 20. So let's go with running back circles here and see if we can get the defense away from the run. We're going to hit Gurley. He's going to take that for 7. So now we'll go with inside zone. Maybe it opened the running game up a little bit. Shotgun handoff, and we've got some room, and we make a cut inside, then outside, and just too much room. Easy touchdown for Saquon. Great blocking upfield, by the way. Don't get to say that a ton. So spacing switch here. Whoa, I gotta rewind that. All right. So I'm gonna pause it right here. It may be hard for you to see. Okay. Now, that running, the defender, the defensive back, you see where that red hook route for the tight end goes? The defender that's right beside that hook route, he is playing off the ball, which means this receiver in the flat, let's see, what? The B receiver. The B receiver is going to be wide open. I know that because he did not go to cover man. He's going to be wide open. I know that from the snap, so I'm going to go ahead and hit him hard and quickly. Easy 2-point conversion for John Ross. That is a trick you can tell if you can hit the flat route or not, because that's really easy. And I mean, you're not going to risk a bad throw most of the time. So third and final drive coming up. Let's see if we can punch this one in and get us a 22 or a 20 spot on the day. I'm hoping Madden Mobile 20 will be good. By the way, I believe it launches July 30th, and this season ends the 26th or 27th, if my information is correct. So we're going to fair catch this one and start at the 25. And again, we're going to start with running back circles this time. It worked well for us last time, so we get some yardage there. And Gurley drags him for 7. Nice job, Todd Gurley. And let's go with inside zone yet again. 2nd and 3. And I should not have cut that outside, seeing as the defender was there. But we get a 2-yard loss. So 3rd and 5, we're going to go with spacing switch. I don't know. What's that you said? Multiple choices for uniforms in season mode and live events. Yeah, I guess. But to me, the uniforms are not a huge deal. I mean, I know a lot of people get into them, but I mean, they say season mode is going to be a lot better this year. I've always hated season mode. Even last season and the season before that I played, I always hated it. Supposedly it's going to be really good this year. You're going to have a lot of options to play from. Originally, I heard that the new season launched the 2nd, is what I originally heard. But now I'm hearing the 30th. So no one really knows, I guess. It's really tough to tell with all the information you get. But it's going to be around early August, in July, is all we know. Anyway, so spacing switch. Let's get back. Rewind it. So I see the linebacker coming over, so I wait a little longer. But he interferes with him and tackles him. And so it's 4th and 5. Just nothing I can do there. Just pass interference, which you're not supposed to do, but EA lets the defenders do it. Always been around ever since I started playing, which was 2 seasons ago. Not this season, but last season, and pass interference has always been in the game. But anyway, 4th and 5. We're going to go with spacing switch yet again. We have favorable coverage for it. Easy little completion, and we get probably 10 yards. Yeah, hopefully earlier rather than later. I would agree with you there. So a halfback blast here. I've got a lot of room, and I make a bad cut. All right, I'm going to replay this again. I made a bad cut here. Watch. I'm not expecting my blocker here on the left side to get this safety. I'm expecting him to not get there in time and me have to cut it inside. And so let's see. Watch what I do. I cut. But I cut when I should not have. I should have kept going outside. And what? Look at this right here. Look. Open field. I had an easy touchdown if I had not cut it inside. And again, a top match that could have really come back to hurt me. So 1st and 10, we're going to go with halfback dive. And we got some yardage outside. We cut it back in, and we get 5 there. Good solid run. Let's go with double drags. Hit the tight end, and it's a blitz, so we've got to hit it, get it out quickly. We do. But Ebron only gets about 3 there. So 3rd and 2, we're going to go with circles one more time. Hit the fullback there. Tightly covered, but we get 3 or 4, just enough. Circles is almost guaranteed to get you 2. So we're going to go with inside zone yet again. 1st and 10, and we've got some room. Good blocking, and tried to cut it back in and make number 21 miss, but couldn't quite. So it's 1st and goal. And we're going to go with halfback plunge on Coach McCarthy play, and we go up the middle. Touchdown. The defender couldn't get us, so at least 20. Spacing switch here. Now the defender is coming down to cover the flat, so we're going to scramble this. Wide open lane for Mahomes. Easy 2-point conversion. The last 2, we made good reads on it, and they were very easy. So a 22 spot on the day. Why don't we go ahead and just go on over to the game. And let's see what we got. I'm going to let y'all look at my team, some additions that I have made recently. I got Smith-Schuster from Versus, as well as Bobby Wagner from Versus, the Veterans Edition. I also have got from 4th of July, I've gotten Lorenzo Alexander. From Bosses, I've gotten Jalen Ramsey and Damon Harrison Sr., defensive side of the ball. And obviously, I've got the boss, Patrick Mahomes. Those are mostly the new additions that I have made. I did get this Rising Stars Denzel Ward because he has good stats. I think that's it. The additions that I've made to the squad took a lot of grinding, but well, not necessarily a lot of grinding, but it took a little while to get them because, you know, I don't always have a huge coin stack and I'm not a spender. And anyway, so... Oh, by the way, I don't know if you guys watched my video yesterday, but I did some Overdrive. Last Overdrive season, most people already have more than one 4th of July player, Planet Zay. I mean, it took me forever. I'm getting pretty close to another 2 more. I got a defensive one. A lot of the top players have, like, I've seen some of them that have 8 or 9 4th of July players. Some of them have a whole team full of them. But anyway, if y'all watched the Overdrive video yesterday, you might have seen that I'm doing okay in Overdrive. Last Overdrive season, I was in the top 300. I was in an Overdrive tournament. There are 100 players or so. I got past my first round opponent in a best-of-3 series, but I lost in their second round, so at least I didn't go winless. I won a match. So I'm getting gold 2 right now. I'm trying to get enough more film reels, I should say, not film reels to get a boomer bust at another film reels player. No, you shouldn't be getting unlucky. If you have played all of the events every day, then you should be pretty close to a player, even if you haven't grinded it all. Pulling 5s instead of 15s. Now, what you can do if you have coins, then you can buy the collectibles from the auction house. And if you get to where you don't need a certain collectible because you've already got the 100 that you need, then you can sell them and you can get some money from it to buy more collectibles from it. You got to use the auction house like that. I'm pretty much done with Versus. I mean, every once in a while I'll play a few of these events to get some elites to make a little bit of coins. But honestly, the elites have dropped so much in price that it's almost not really worth it. But that's about it. Bosses, I've got 3 bosses from this out of 8. Just not really interested in... I just got my 3rd one today, so I'm probably not going to be grinding for another one. And for OJ, let's look at this. I think I've done all the events for it today. But see, I'm getting pretty close to an offensive Onyx Master. I got my defensive one today. Yes, and try to buy as low as you can, Planet Say. 1,000,000 coins is plenty to get started and maybe even finish giving you a 4th of July player. I have not grinded this event like I probably should have, or really, but it's all right. I'll get an offense, defense, and special teams player from it. As you can see here, I've got 110 of these games. I need 39 footballs, and I need 65 food. So I need to be making some coins to get that, and grinding it. You can grind the Blitz events to get more fireworks, to get more collectibles. And here I just need 5 games, 55 footballs, and 19 food. So yeah, if I need Blitz tokens, I can always get some. I believe I've done all these events. And I have, as it looks like, yep, done all those. So, yeah, kind of not a whole lot to do in Madden anymore. Got leagues, obviously. I'm trying to play some Overdrive, get some of those, and finish getting my 4 OJ players, and then that really will be it. And then it'll just be LVL from then on. Yeah, I normally sit on my 20k Blitz tokens. I normally sit my 20... Whoops, wrong thing. I normally sit on my 20k Blitz tokens for a long time unless I really need to grind something. So I've had 20,000 for weeks. And I just spent some today and yesterday grinding. So Blitz tokens are super easy to get now, unless you're constantly grinding. They're really easy to get, and Overdrive will get you plenty of Blitz tokens. Not really that hard, honestly. I mean, you may not spend as much time on the game as I do, and that's fine, but, you know, Blitz tokens not really that hard to get. But I think that's about it for today, guys. Probably a long one. Let's go to season score. I'll let you guys see my season score grade. I'm at 88% out of 90. Too bad for me because I did the movement, which was running backwards to get the Feats Master Jalen Ramsey. And that's why I do not have 50,000 rushing yards. I had like probably negative 40,000 rushing yards at one point. So yeah. I mean, it's done pretty well since then, getting it up to almost 6,000. But in Overdrive, I don't really run much, so it's hard for me to get that. And in Overdrive, I just need to get 45 more wins. If I can do that, then I will finish Overdrive, because I have reached the Hall of Fame all year. Oh, well, that makes sense then. If you're using them as soon as you get them, it's hard to get ahead. And objectives is going to be really kind of hard to get all of them, but I'm going to get most. I've got 425 draft points, which I'll be using when the new season starts. And that's about it, guys. I'm going to end this stream. It's been kind of long, but I'm trying to get back into YouTubing for next season, guys. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please leave a like if you did. Hit the sub button if you have not already. Thank you guys for your support, and God bless all of you.